Hey guys, Adam from Equip Door. Well, it's happened. The zombie apocalypse is upon us. But you know what? What more can we do than go out there and do a couple videos? So, I know the best zombie killing instrument of death, of course, is a 12 gauge shotgun, which you got right here on my Mossberg 590. But you know what? This video is not about shotguns. It's about knives. We've been very fortunate that K-Bar has given us these zombie knives to test out here for a while, and since that time they've actually come out with some new variants of these blades. They're still pretty fun. These actually did quite a big circuit, running around, all kind of Equip Door team members taking out in the woods, messing with them, chopping with them, and overall having a good time. But we thought we'd take the time to sit here and do a proper testing, Equip Door testing of course, in the midst of this zombie chaos. So stay tuned guys, we'll be right back. All right guys, next part is we're going to go to our testing of our zombie knives from K-Bar, and we're going to...
Oh, you're Adam, right?
Yeah, Jimbo.
Yeah.
Hey, how's it going?
Nice to meet you, man.
Yeah, nice to meet you too.
What are you doing here?
I'm shooting YouTube videos. What are you doing here?
Dude, the zombie horde's back there, man. You shouldn't be out here dicking around with YouTube videos. Come
well,
on.
I mean, there are zombie knives from K-Bar YouTube videos, so I mean, that's, you know,
oh yeah,
special.
the knives that you have for like a year, right?
Yeah, well, you know.
What have you been doing?
You know, just, you know, it wasn't Halloween and, you know, back surgery and everything, no big deal, and, you know, got 2 other jobs and a family and everything like that. You know. But where have you been for a year? Just like riding around your motorcycle with your camera attached to it in a little first-person mode for no videos for a year?
Yeah, I like to call that R&R.
That's nice.
Yeah, I haven't been laying in a bed somewhere. I've been out having
Wouldn't there be more R's, you know, in that because of over a year?
A lot more R's.
A lot more R's. Yeah,
like
it'd be
pirate R.
It'd be like R squared or something like that.
R cubed.
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah.
To the, you know, the nth power or something like that.
To the nth power.
Nice.
To the Z power.
Yeah, that's great. Nice little rig you got going on here. Looks
Thanks.
Looks
You
special.
like that?
Yeah.
Good buddy of mine gave this to me.
Yeah, that's nice. It's
Thanks.
really high speed, low drag there.
Absolutely.
It's pretty sexy.
Killing zombies, you don't have time to mess around.
Apparently not. Apparently not. Like the elbow pads.
You like that?
Those are sassy.
You got to take care of your joints, man.
Was that Condor? Condor?
You guessed correctly. That's correct.
There you go. That's
absolutely
nice.
Correct.
I like the little multicam in black going on. That's nice as well.
You like that?
That's pretty sassy. Yeah.
I think it is, man. I think it's very metrosexual.
All right, Jim. Well, we're gonna get back to doing some. But you know what? Hey, feel free to come by and try to, you know, kill some zombies with these knives. I'm sure K-Bar would love that.
You know what? I think you could use an actual zombie destroyer to supervise this. I don't want anyone getting hurt.
Yeah, man. Just
killing zombies isn't a joke.
Yeah, I think there's some zombies over there, man. So hey, be safe.
All right, man. Later.
All right, guys. Freaking YouTube. So it's very exciting that the members of the YouTube community out there protecting us from the zombie hordes. That's great. But back to knives at hand. What I have here, of course, guys, and you've seen on previous videos, is the 4 Horsemen of Apocalypse, the first series in the K-Bar zombie knives, which have all been very popular. Right now I'm throwing some lanterns on here so we can start chopping. Now these knives, like I said before, have been passed around from Equip Door team members for a good long while. I've been out in the field, I've been in some events, and a great many people have got a chance to get out there and play with these things. And I have to say I've gotten some very mixed reviews, mostly on the positive side. The first thing we need to talk about, of course, is the neon green handle. This does come with black scales as well, so if you want it to be black or the neon green, you can have whatever you want. Now, all the sheath systems with this are actually pretty cool as well. The handle and the sheath system both match the Johnson Adventure blades, pot belly and bacon maker that we've tested out previously. So in the same vein that those handles are very conducive for some chopping, these are as well. But you do have some variations in size and weight. As you can see, the Death Dagger and the Famine Tanto are very different than the Pestilence Chopper, which is probably my favorite. The War Sword is actually pretty cool as well. One neat aspect about all these knives is these aren't just knives for the sake of being zombie knives. These are actually all successful designs that K-Bar's had in the past. For example, this is a folding machete that was used back in World War II, and actually this is probably one of my favorite blades on the series. All right, guys, so the Pestilence Chopper here is probably my favorite knife of the series. 10¼ inch. You see the nice recurve in there. Very heavy in the front, so you can get a lot of power into chopping. I'll show you that here in a little bit. Now, like I said before, this is a copy of a World War II folding machete. Slight tapering right here near the end of the sheep's foot. And of course, we have the action grip that we like so much in the Johnson Adventure Blade series, and the pot belly and the bacon maker. So now this handle, for some people, I think they really like it, and some people they freaking hate it. It actually works for me. I think that the texturing here does give you a nice, good, positive grip. You can choke up and get a full purchase on the handle, but at the same time, that if you wanted to move your hand up a little bit more and get some fine carving with it, you can still have control very well, very balanced without having a huge finger choil in the blade. So some people might like this, some people it won't work for some people, and of course the neon scales can be removed and the black scales can put on there if you want a more tactical look. Now this is SK5 tool steel, powder coating with the original powder coating that K-Bar's been using for a while, not the stuff that we saw recently with the Becker series, which I like a lot better. These blades are made in Taiwan, which may be an issue for some people, but for a knife this size, for right around $50 mark is how much they're going for right now. If you like the whole campiness of having a neon green handle, which you probably won't lose out in the field, you might really like this knife, or it might just go great with a great costume. We have the Death Dagger. Now this one is probably my second to least favorite in the series, just because there's not much forward weight on it, so it's not really made to chop. It's just a dagger. You're just going to take it and you're going to drive it into things, like so. The blade length is 8.5 inches, the same grip style and everything like that. Now I will say this, guys, if you do choose to buy more than these series, make sure you keep track of which sheath goes with which knife, because I have found out there are some variations in the sheath, especially when you have these all laid out and people are, molesting them. Probably my least favorite of the series, because I'm not a big Tanto guy, is the Famine Tanto. These serrations are just so aggressive. I just don't think that they're effective at anything except looking kind of cool to people who think that looks cool. The Famine Tanto is 7.62 inches. You have a little bit beefier stock there than the other knives. They're not tapering as much. Really aggressive jimping on the back, which I'm not a fan of, and the serrations, which I'm also not a fan of. Another thing you have on this one that's just different from the other ones is this little headache making, I don't know what you do with that piece. I guess just to get a better feel as you're wielding it and chopping zombies up. Now some people really like the look of this. I think this is pretty cool, and I guess for the novelty of it and for 50 bucks it is a pretty fun knife if you're maximizing your specific zombie killing rig. Last but not least is the War Sword. Now this one is actually pretty cool. I think this one has got some very positive attributes for somebody who wants to take this out in the field. I don't know if I like this little jimp thumb ramp right here. I'm not a big fan of that, because when I choke up on it, that's going to cause me some issues right there. But the nice recurve there and the nice belly, you could probably do a little bit more than you can with the other knives for general field use. All these knives are oversized. All these knives are going to be chopping knives or some kind of fighting implement. But again, I do like the handle, like on all of them, so it's pretty easy to transition back and forth to these. But without further ado, we got to show you guys some power behind some of these, and we're just going to go to an old-fashioned E2E chopping test, give them 30 good whacks, and see how they do on the old 2x4 here. As you guys can see, we've been down here just playing with it a little bit, so we're going to get a nice fresh 2x4 for you guys, and we're going to go to town here in a moment's notice, so stand by. All right, guys, so here we are back in the lab doing a couple of whacks on this board here, some old school E2E goodness. Of course, we do have our eye protection on, fellas. Don't want to bust up anything while we're having fun here. So we're going to start with the Pestilence Chopper. I'm pretty sure this one's going to be the best one in the series to get the job done here, and hopefully we won't get too much bounce back on the table to cut out the effectiveness of the chopping. Let's get started. Ooh, I got that blade buried right there. Well, obviously I shouldn't be in knife sports, but I think we still got this thing pretty decent down there, and so we're about 2/3 down there, pretty easy. A little bit of bounce on the board, so you got to take that away from there. Not bad. So we're going to go to the good old-fashioned War Sword. I think this one will be pretty effective as well in the old chopping arena. Get a nice far back purchase there. Try to find that sweet spot in the blade. All right, here we go, guys. Not as bad. Well, not as well. But I will say, maybe I need to take the gloves off and just hold this with my naked hand. All right. Let's get a little Tanto action going on here. See what we can do with it. Here we go, fellas. I'll tell you right now, that really hurts your hands. Whew. Stupid spike. Come on, Touge, what's up with the spike? Okay. That really sucks. Right there. No damage, but driving anything into that coming down is quite painful in your hand. So yep, that's about what I thought about that knife. All right, last but not least, the Death's Dagger. Even though it didn't hurt as much as the other one, you guys can see we did not penetrate as well. But you know what? Enough with 2x4s. This one's for Mikey Gavko. Let's Am I getting stupid now, ladies and gentlemen? This stupid dumb. God, this video is gonna suck. What I do for Halloween. God. Shazam. I think that's enough worthless chopping for the day. So if you're looking for a chopper, fellas, the Pestilence chopper is not bad. It's pretty fun. I think going out there and hitting with vegetation has been pretty good. It's a pretty effective chopper. Nice and lightweight, good forward weight, and for 50 bucks, you know K-Bar's a name that you can trust. But I don't know the point of this one. I mean, unless you're like some kind of super ninja knife fighting expert or whatever, which we don't really talk about that much about here at Equipped Indoor. I don't see any utility in this, except it kind of looks cool. I don't even think it looks cool. I think it looks cool to a certain type of individual, and I think that this knife is being marketed to that individual. The Death Dagger, I just don't see the point. It's a dagger that doesn't really have a good guard, and I mean, you can't, you know, it's not like it's a bayonet or anything like that. So then again, it's an old reproduction of an old design that they threw some green handles in so they can have the four horsemen of the apocalypse. And last but not least, I think the War Sword is probably the only knife up here that could probably do a little bit more in regards to being a utility type blade. And let me show you what I mean right here in a second. We'll do a little carving with this one. So even though this blade's a little bit longer than the other ones, it's still, the recurve in there adds for some nice slicing. And you are able to choke up on it a little bit if you wanted to and do some chest lever stuff. Now, not to say that this is a blade that you need to be doing that with. So, pretty, now of course this is a 2x4, that's not very difficult to split, but you guys get the idea. Right here, this, even though you have some really aggressive recurve there, I didn't find it as well for the slicing type tasks. I mean, K-Bar always puts a very good edge on their knives. I don't have any complaint with that. I mean, it's not like a custom knife edge or anything like that. It's factory CNC edge. For most of the time, it's pretty good. Now let me show you my big issues with these serrations. I mean, come on, guys, this is ridiculous. This is where all your energy is at for the cut. So I got to come back all this way to have a proper slice. I'm losing all that energy right there. It's not very effective. This is the lightest of the knives, the Death Dagger, but I'm still just not feeling that angle like I was the other knife. All right, guys, so all in all, you guys know where I'm at with this one. So what we're gonna do here is we're gonna do a little giveaway contest. We've had these knives for a while, and I want them to be out as quick as possible to you guys out there. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna have a page on the Equipped Indoor website, and we want you guys to upload your zombie kit photographs there. And I'm gonna tell you right now, we're not just picking whoever's got the most elaborate zombie kit. We wanna see how well you guys take the pictures, how well you comment about your kit, your philosophy or theory behind designing the kit, and the kit itself. Now, we don't want any, hey, my zombie kit is nothing because there's no such thing as zombies. It's Halloween, fellas. Let's have a little bit of fun. We're gonna do this contest very, very quickly though. So we're gonna be giving everything away by the end of November. So you do have 30 days to get this squared away. Usually allow a little bit more time, but what we're gonna do is we're gonna have a first, a second, a third, and a fourth place winner on this, and whoever wins will get the knife of their choosing down the list. So the first person will get whichever knife that they want of the series, all the way down, all the way down. So the fourth guy, you're gonna get left with whatever. But you know what? It's a nice item to add to your zombie kit. That's gonna pretty much finish it up for us. We had a good time with this. I'd like to thank Mr. Jimbo Fox for his special little cameo. Go check out his zombified goodness on his website, some pretty good stuff. He's a pretty cool guy. And thanks to K-Bar again for sending these knives out to us. and we're happy we finally got a chance to get these back and knock out some footage with using these knives. Hey guys, Adam from Equipped Indoor. If you have any questions or comments, please email me at adam@equippedindoor.com. Don't forget to check out the website at www.equippedindoor.com. Plenty of articles, blogs, and videos you can't see on YouTube. And don't forget about the contest. The forum page for the contest will be posted up on Halloween. So let's get started. You guys take care, be safe out there. Remember, if you're not always zombie prepared, you're never zombie prepared. See you next year. All right guys, next time is some hard use tests on the K-Bar zombie knives, and we got some really great stuff.
Oh, hey, what's up, Adam?
Hey Jimbo, let's go. What are you doing here, man?
What do you think I'm doing here, man? I was back there killing the zombie horde. Hey, what's going on over here?
We're doing some K-Bar zombie knife testing.
K-Bar zombie knife testing? That's cool. I got one of those right here in my pocket.
Yeah.
Wait a minute. Haven't you had those knives for like a year or something?
Well, this is true. We've had it for a while. Kind of missed the opportunity last year for a Halloween zombie, you know, jump off. But
that's not an excuse.
Well, haven't you been gone for like a year, like not doing anything?
I'm gone once a year, every year. Every Halloween I come back. I'm off fighting the zombie horde. I don't have time to put out videos.
Yeah, how's that working for you?
It's working awesome. You know that show,
great.
The Walking Dead?
Yeah.
If I was on it, it wouldn't be called The Walking Dead. It would just be called The Dead.
Awesome.
Wouldn't be anybody walking.
That'd be kind of a boring show then. All right, guys, next part is our testing, and we're gonna do... Hey.
Oh, hey, what's up, Adam?
Hey, Jimbo, what's going on, brother?
Not much, man. I'm just back there killing the zombie horde. What are you doing?
I'm shooting some videos about some zombie knives.
What for?
For K-Bar.
Oh, yeah, got one of those right here in my pocket.
Yeah.
Right on. All right, well, wait a minute. Haven't you had those zombie knives for like a year or something?
Oh, yeah, I've had it for a year. I mean, you know, it was Halloween.
What have you been doing?
It's a Halloween thing, had back surgery, no big deal, you know.
Oh, yeah, it's not a big deal at all.
Well, haven't you been going for like a year, like, you know, out riding your motorcycle in a first person or some shit?
Absolutely. We were almost there.
You know, no big deal.
My job's more important than your jobs. My job's killing the undead.
About a year, but wait a minute, weren't you like not doing any videos for like a year, like just driving around, little first person on your motorcycle camera action? Yeah, it was pretty cute. That was nice.
No, that wasn't me, man. That was that Jimbo guy. MJF, Zombie Destroyer.
Gotcha.
I don't have time for that crap, all right? I'm too busy killing the undead.
They got
a full-time job.
They got medication for that now.
They do?
Yeah.
We'll make you a better zombie killer? Then give me some.
That's right. That's right. Well, hey, you, I think I saw some zombies over there. You be safe, all right?
All right, take care.
All right. Freaking YouTube. All right.
We have the full control of that location.